unmute my mic and say, hey, hey, everybody, we are live. What's happening? Send it. Remind everybody to use their phones on table 5. Ram. Good evening, everybody. It is tournament night. Get this stuff shared out to everybody.
Double no-no.
Huh?
Jesus, that was a double no-no.
A double no-no?
Well, yeah, I was walking through and Nick goes, look on 18, and I looked. Not only was the guy sitting on the table, but he had his beer sitting on the rail next to him. I was like, oh no.
Sounds about right.
Oh, holy moly. Oh,
There's Molly involved?
might have been. I have no idea. And we're lagging.
What do you mean we're lagging? Oh, they're I'm all. You don't say that on a stream here.
Not that kind of lagging.
Okay, well, you don't say that during the stream. Not they're lagging. They're shooting to see who gets the break.
Just go with it.
Yes,
Because, well,
because I said so.
appropriate terminology. Got it.
And it's not we're lagging. It would be they are lagging.
I did say they're lagging.
Pretty sure you said we.
But
Pretty sure. Pretty sure. I can rewind it. We can listen to it again.
we need to have your hearing checked in this.
Well, damn. I wonder what Toby was doing.
My brain always lagging.
Oh, you're Toby?
No.
Oh.
Hmm.
How you doing, Tim?
Hello, hello.
For number 3, please. No.
I think we were using that
Well, I ended up with more players than I had originally.
one.
Got a little 9-ball bar box action going on here, Tim, or 9-ball bar box tournament action. There you go.
Something like that.
Yep. With a couple plus side 600 players, even. Ooh.
Handful.
Must see TV.
Well, we got 4 out of 13 over 6. 5. So half the field.
Jacob, Tinsley, Alex, Gary, Nick. Yeah. Okay. You say over half the field with 5 out of
Almost half. I told you my brain was lagging.
Well, apparently Sarah decided that your name's Toby and she knows your brain's lagging too.
That's probably because she kept the brain cell today.
Nice little safety by Tinsley.
Oh, that means your comment was naughty, Sarah.
I mean, it is Sarah. Five balls in a. You just play the 5-8 combo, I think. Gotcha.
Hmm.
Tim, where did you say you were from?
Beginner. What do I get?
Sarah's slow, large fingers. Nothing. It says, "What do you get if you were right?"
Wow.
She'll give you a back rub. That's what I meant.
Kind of a kink in my neck.
But yeah, Tim, you just got to find weekly tournaments in your area to get that robustness up and play lots. Better off going to actual pool rooms more so than probably bars, just because typically your bar tournaments are single game. So even if you win the tournament, you get 5 games in that night, where in a pool room, usually it's a race to 5 or 6. So you can get, 10 or 11 games in every match. Um, Robustness climbs way quicker that way. Wish I could go back to the days of not having a high robustness. Now you set goals, and it's so much harder to reach them when it comes to Fargo goals. You can't get freaking Fargo to move anywhere unless you shoot like dog shit, then it's going the wrong direction. But I mentioned I'm not really happy with the way I played in Texas. Yes.
You might have mentioned it.
Be happier with the way I play in Sacramento in August. Or at least I'll get um, salsa.
You'll get salsa.
I will get salsa.
Are you out?
No, but I will be by then. Play underneath the 6, play it into one of the 2 corner pockets. We're fine right there, Melissa. Ooh, I don't think he liked the angle he got there. I think I draw out of it though. Hit that safety, he's gonna sell it dead out. Ditto. What's happening, Frank? Thanks for the like. A lot of places to land that would have been a whole lot easier shot than this. He should be fine. Uh-oh. But look at the safety he gets. Uh,
Oh, goodness. Hensley missed that.
and we're all tied up at 1.
Indeed.
He just got a little too far down the side rail.
Hello, Miss Missy.
Well, thank you, Missy. Appreciate it. Not sure I'm glad to be home, but I appreciate that somebody might have missed me.
I'm glad he's back. I don't have to do this now.
Almost sounded whiny, and you didn't even have a tournament last Thursday, so you don't get to whine at all. Jeez. Some people. Not these guys on 25 making all that noise.
Mhm.
Oh, good God. Mm. So we got 2 over 600 players, and I don't think we've seen anybody run anything. It's 4 or 5 balls.
Well,
It is the first match of the night.
they're just practicing. What I don't remember hearing.
Have no idea.
I didn't
Honey, thanks for the like, brother.
I did not remember hearing my daughter rival at home, but gone when I left.
Oh, you're afraid her Chevrolet's broke down?
Yeah. Mm.
So, let's see what happens here now that I said that it hasn't happened yet. Is Jacob going to get the first one?
Maybe.
Ooh, he overstroked the shit out of that ball. I mean, he overstroked the stuffing out of it.
I think
Yes.
turkey and stuff.
Or he did what Tinsley did. Tinsley gave him a 4 ball out with a fairly easy.
And then he just gave him one right back.
Oh,
Mm.
and then he returns the 9 ball favor.
It's almost like they had this choreographed.
Right? Of course, I think Jacobs is just a wee bit easier in the fact that it's a little further off the rail.
I started to say because it's not sitting on the rail.
Well, Tinsley's wasn't either. Tinsley's was off the rail, but not that much, about a third of what that is.
And then we just had him going for a walkabout around the table.
He was trying to start a tornado to see if he'd get the ball to move a little bit.
Gotcha.
And scratch. No,
No scratch.
I got a heck of a try on it, though. Oh, my goodness. What in,
What are we doing? Oh, what are we watching?
I am not sure.
Okay.
These guys both shoot way better than what they're showing us right now.
Yes.
And I mean way better.
Jacob didn't get a chance to warm up because he got here late, but maybe he just hasn't caught a gear yet. Table 3 is up.
Hugo finishes the match before Tinsley does. Not well, but I mean, finished the match.
Wonders never cease.
his work. Rich came off with this. We'll double check Alex and Billy. That's got to be
Should be one, I think, but I'll look. Hey, look.
right.
Yeah, it is correct.
Sometimes I don't wonder if Tinsley doesn't sometimes just throw his first
Because he'd
match
rather
away.
fight his way back through the B side.
You get to
It's
play
more
more.
fun.
You get to play more.
And Ryan gets browbeat by Mel. All right. Oh,
All right, let's see what I got going on. So,
I just tried to say, didn't Gary just come off of one?
did he come off with one?
Mhm.
He did. Oh, well, I was going to put these guys on table 5 because I think this is a good match. Bracket match does not need to run. No, I guess it kind of does.
Yeah, because the rest of them are buys, aren't
Double
they?
check that, make sure that's right. I'm almost 100% sure it is.
Yeah, that's right.
Everybody having fun? Anybody having fun?
Is there anybody out there?
There's people out there, they just ignore us. I mean, hell, I get it. I would ignore me too if I could.
I ignore me all the time. Yes, sir.
Same old stuff. I'm leaving for Phoenix on Monday. What are the odds of getting a new tip on me for Monday? If you leave it tonight, pretty good. Give me a good soft tip. I don't know the brands. I don't know the. I got a couple different ones up there. I can throw one on. Yeah, I'll leave. You want just staff? Yep. How's your tip? Not long enough. About 30 years too short. It was good. Nice over there. A little hot. Um, but it's always hot and humid in the summer. But got to spend a couple days in Colorado with my son as well. That was nice. So.
And it was hot there too.
Well, the first day was hot. Second day was. First day was like 96. Second day was 78, 83, something like that.
Oh, it's not bad.
Third day after I flew out, they were having thunderstorms.
I waited until you left.
Yeah.
Nobody. People just don't know how to turn off lights. Billy was born in a barn.
All right. So we got Mel and we got Gregory or Greg. I have to pay attention to this one because my guess is neither one of them will use this. Just a guess.
I reminded everyone.
I know, but I'm just saying.
They don't listen to me sometimes.
Sometimes they're just listening right over your head. You
So,
need to project better.
hmm, I don't know. I can be pretty loud for a little thing. It's a nice combo shot.
It was. Nice bank here.
Or not. Oh, oh,
I don't think he wanted that ball to go. He was acting like he did, but that ball goes. He's got a crappy shot on the 2 ball. Now he's got a nice save.
I just started saying he's got a heck of a safety right now.
He's going to end up with ball and could end up with ball in hand out of it. Nice hit. Nice hit. Nice leave. Boom.
Indeed.
Not a safety, but a nice leave. It's a tough shot. 2 balls in a wacky ass spot. Well, maybe.
Nice.
See if I'm seeing those backwards.
The 7 and the 8.
No, is it the 2 and the 6 or the 2 and the 6?
The 2 and
2
4.
and 6.
Really?
It looks green to me, so just zip it. Okay, any bets on whether somebody uses it? See what we're gonna do.
Greg might.
Mel's more likely to try, I think. He doesn't have very good luck with this phone, but he always tries.
Lisa,
What's happening, Lisa? Thank you very much. Glad to be back ish.
why is it not?
Forgot to turn it over. He just wants to be difficult. Stuff happens.
Indeed.
Huh? Those yours? Or what? Mine? No, they're Ryan's. They've been procured and put away. They're not being used anymore except for the stream. Oh, he just went and got the balls for night. That's why his cues were there. See? Who did it though? Mel had to have done
I
it.
have no idea.
I was breaking Nick's heart at the time.
Right?
My hips are sore, but I think it's from moving a 9-foot pool table and having to walk with said 9-foot pool table.
Possibility.
Yeah. Or the other possibility is I'm just freaking old. That's an even bigger possibility.
Happens.
Yes, it does. So, Lisa, how's life treating you? Yes, yeah. Yeah.
Nope.
That's a heck of a foul.
Indeed.
That was like, I'm going to do everything and foul multiple times all in one shot because it only counts as one. So I can foul like 6 times in the same shot. It's only one foul.
There you go. Go big or go home.
Telling you. Oh, you ain't going to like this.
Hmm.
Ouchie. Good shot. About the best thing he could do under the circumstance.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Good job.
BB, thanks for the like, brother. Good job, Lisa. So then that means you get an extra extra Thursday beverage.
Right.
Shoot, will get more. The way it should be. You should get one good drink for every ball you made.
That sounds dangerous.
Saying. I won an 8-ball match once.
What?
Once. It was in like 1982 or something like that. Ah, they'll understand you won.
Right?
Gotta celebrate. Oh, yeah, yeah. Greg just snapped a 9-ball? Greg just snapped a 9-ball.
You know how hard or soft the tip is?
Kinda.
I don't know what this is.
Well, that's not gonna. You can Durameter it, but it's not gonna tell you. I mean, tips change with compression. When you're hitting with them, they'll get harder as you play. As they get smaller, they'll get harder. They're left in weather, they'll get harder. Sometimes you'll get a soft tip that sat in a warehouse and it'll play like a hard tip. There's a durometer reading that says soft, medium, hard. If you know what your numbers are, I can check it, tell you what it was. But nothing wrong with soft tip on a carbon fiber shaft.
I was playing with, because I couldn't even make a ball with the carbon. And it felt like a clump, you know? And put that wood shot back on and shot with it. I could feel it give.
Oh yeah,
Here.
nice shot, Mel.
Able to.
Rich be on a mission today, huh?
Kind of looks that way.
Pretty sure. Pretty sure that. Pretty sure we've done
Oh, yeah. You're
that. I'm right.
right. Mm-hmm.
I assume so. And I figured one of these days you'll figure that out. That's rule number one.
I'm gonna resort to rule number 5.
Rule number 5 just says see rule number 1. What's your problem?
That depends on whose rule number 5 you're referring to.
The only one that matters. It's like Mel might be in a little trouble.
He might be. Might be in a whole lot of trouble. Mm. Oh, just kidding. Table 6.
Hey, look, it's JG.
Oh, he's back.
12,
13.
13, 42.
Hike.
Yeah,
Tinsley and Lai were on 6.
one of them just come off of 2. They came
Blake.
off of 2. They came off of 2. Put them on 6.
Gary Brown just beat up on Jacob.
Gary Brown said, "You're in my house." Well, if you spent more time down here practicing and less time on the chatting, just saying. Uh, Snapped another 9 ball. 2 of the 3 games he won, he snapped 9 balls in. He said when he made the 9 ball in the first game, did it go in the same pocket? That time it went. No, I'm just trying to decide.
Hmm.
He just made it in this pocket. So that's where he made it the first time too. Hmm? No, that would be gapping. Would be the only way to do that.
Table 3.
Really gets out. Okay, so there it is. I like it. Check that with Billy and Gary.
Really good. Yeah.
Okay.
Use the rat.
You can. It's not easy. Uh, it would take a little more work than what he was doing, but I do not know what is going on with that at this point. Hey, look, Ellie's gonna win. That might be the worst lag I've ever seen in my life.
Huh. It was a half-hearted lag by Gary Brown.
I don't know what it's gonna be, JG. I don't know if it's even gonna happen.
And 6 balls, and then I dodged the 8 ball straight in.
Yeah, but you made 2 9 balls on the break. You're gonna have to start checking your racks, make sure you're not gapping stuff.
Go ahead. Hey, he said he got to figure it out. I just found
What up?
Is it Bitey today?
Squirt.
Okay, never mind. That's a good name to call today. So she's not as
I'm not touching that with a 2
I think you meant to say Gabe.
Well, no. Yeah. But not peachy.
Oh, sound like myself.
All right, so there you go. Thanks, dude. We'll let you ask questions. I was just gonna leave it alone because, well, I think it was supposed to be something like, "Why did they get us all excited for what?" I think that's kind of the direction they were looking. He was looking, but do 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 do. Ryan, 13 players in the tournament. Lisa, Texas was amazing. It was hot. It was humid. It was a great time. Tournament was eh. Um, but getting to hang out with family, spend some time down there, hang out with a couple old friends. Then I flew out on Saturday morning and went to Colorado for 2 days to spend with my kid. And came home. Nope. I lost my first match, won my next 3 matches, and then lost my last match of the day, which would have sent me back to day 2, um, and 1 match out of the money. So I gave it hell. Just didn't quite get there. Ran out of gas. Didn't play all. I really didn't play all that well the whole time I was there. I just other guys were playing worse than I was. It was a very good time, Lisa. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't see any players that Fargo I would have went, oh, this is not even close. That everybody's Fargos were on the right track. I mean, there was no Fargo cap or anything like that. It was just wasn't an open, but anybody could play in it. It was $100 buy-in. Yeah, the 2 days with my son were awesome. Um, Sunday we went from Colorado Springs to Fort Carson to Estes Park to Boulder back to Colorado Springs. We were on the road about 13 and a half hours or so that day. First was 1,500. If you ever spend any time in Colorado, that Fort Collins is absolutely amazing town. Um, Colorado State University is there, but it's just a beautiful, beautiful place. And so is Estes Park. Um, the cool thing about Estes Park is that's where the Stanley Hotel is. So if you're a Stephen King fan or watched movies, The Shining was the Stanley Hotel was the basis for the book. Gary does play pretty good. We're doing. What's my next table 5?
That one?
Yep.
That one right there?
Yep. upside down a little bit.
Got a nice roll out of that.
Yes, he did. JG, that's probably not going to happen. Of course, if you go back through old video, you can find it because it has happened.
It's just
That's
probably not gonna
probably
happen
why
again.
it's not going to happen again. But I don't think they were playing for 1,000 either, though.
Think so.
Oh, ah.
Mr. Brown misjudged that a little bit. Well, hello. I was just thinking about you earlier, Miss Casa. How you doing, love?
Hello, baby girl. Hanging in there. Me too.
Me three. Oh wait, I live here. Unfortunately.
It was very nice. Little extreme heat in Texas. Little extreme fun in Texas and Colorado. And then, yeah, back to this.
Whatever this is.
Well, it's a lot of things. Hot, hellish, painful. Place makes my body hurt. Go find a good masseuse.
I know one. And I think her shop's in Oakdale.
I'll drive to Oakdale. Oh. I think I could use just an absolute workover.
Oh, you hit that hard.
Why am I yawning all of a sudden?
I have no
Stop it!
idea.
It's your fault.
It wasn't my fault.
I know why it's too warm in here. So yes, it is your fault. I had the fan on. You complained. I had to turn it off.
Because it was blowing my payouts everywhere.
Always about you, isn't it? 13.
Yeah, always about me.
I know.
Always.
I get it.
Oh, them are fighting words right there.
Well, I mean, technically, it was only one word. It wasn't words. If I disappear tomorrow, y'all know what happened.
Oh, look. Table 5.
Yeah, it was fine. You are correct.
Well, thank you for liking it, Lisa.
Yeah, we appreciate it. You and probably 2 others.
Table 1.
Oh, Tinsley Falls.
Hensley fell down.
Yeah, that's right.
It is correct. It is correcto. Something interesting.
Oh, yeah. Rich's opponent is not.
Opponenting.
Yes. Oh, good God.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, what is?
Oh, get back.
Is it something I need to know about?
Something that I've seen before.
Huh? Didn't get beer batter fries? Oh my.
I just, you know, I wasn't thinking. My head's broken today, remember?
Wait a minute.
What did we miss?
I don't know. Apparently, I missed the whole. Toby doesn't exist anymore. Okay, where'd that come from?
It's Anthony. It was a brain malfunction.
We'll get there in a second. I don't even want to know what kind of toy she owes him. Ah, I've been away too long.
Yes, we've all heard.
Scarecrow with a brain, right? Actually, he kind of encompasses all three. Argue with me.
Can't, sorry. Georgia, thank you for the like. Welcome in.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, Cassandra, think about it and go look it up. I think he encompasses all three.
Now, Donna?
After work.
You know if you have to pay ahead of time?
I think so.
Yeah.
On the flyer.
I don't know. I'm not gonna know till Saturday. Late morning.
I played in the Crockett. I already sent my money off for that.
I think money has to be in the night
The night
before.
before.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes a decision. Guess I'm right Saturday.
Eh,
In a minute or place.
you're up there. You got a bit.
It?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Hit him while I can.
I came here. I didn't win even one game.
You came to say hi. You came to say hi.
Curious. So they say we sold the ball?
No,
He
I'm
took them
saying
out of
I
commission.
took them out of here because people decided when I was gone that they didn't need to ask my permission to use my stuff. So so the Arcos will be, plus the Arcos were getting used by everybody for everything and they're really meant for the stream. So those I'm not letting anybody use anymore.
These are good enough.
They're super pros. No, they're good balls.
Contact. Oh,
It wasn't Logan Cast.
that's a good set of balls.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know if I heard that.
But yeah, it absolutely wasn't Logan. Logan always asked before he took anything. Yes, we know this. Our these kids think they know everything about the world, and you just don't.
We don't scream $20 sets, my guy. And help.
There is no. It's a long time ago too, Anthony. I remember that time he got offended that the kid asked him to play cheap sets just because Anthony was wanting to kind of dabble and get his feet wet trying to gamble. Why am I eating your French fries?
Apparently had them in.
Well, I mean, if he was talking, it would be easier to mute, but if all he's doing is typing, it's hard to mute it. I could put him in timeout,
Mhm.
but then he'll just text me and I'll have to keep forwarding it to all you guys. Sure, we'll go with that. But I don't, I want to know when he started talking in first person,
Third.
third person. Uh, we usually save that for BB to do, aka Sniper. He's the third person talker, but now we've got Lisa. I felt as though I think BB hacked Jade. Right. What does Tony know? Tony couldn't get it right if he tried. Yeah, just have leave it with one of the girls.
Thank you guys.
Yep, yep. Have a good one, brother. Only if I can do it after hours and mic them both up.
That would be
Horrifying? I think it'd be hilarious.
horrible.
It would have to be like a lip sync battle, or what's what's the other one that they do where the two teams are rap dissing each other the whole time? It's on MTV.
Yeah, yeah.
Nick Cannon, I think, was the one that hosted it.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember the name of the show. Which reminds me, I've got to ask him. He mentioned a show to me the other night that I was going to look up. I forgot the name of it.
What was it about?
He said it was really bad. Like, uh, even he couldn't believe some of the shit that was said in that show. Because I didn't write it down. More my brain it forgot.
Anthony. Oh,
Oh,
Ryan the ranch. It's gonna drown. Hurry! I saved it.
French fry killer.
Anthony, you know what the chances are of that ever happening.
Oh my.
How about Gary Brown, Tinsley, and JG? Now there's a good ring game. And Alex Marino. That's a good bar box
Shit,
ring
I'd
game.
even throw.
Frank, yeah?
Hmm.
I said Tinsley. Tinsley, Alex, JG, and Gary Brown. Great. Anthony, he actually threw up a halfway decent match there. Or Anthony and Tinsley versus Jaime and JG. What do you think, Goob? You and Tinsley versus Jaime and JG? I think it would have to be Scotch doubles.
That's weird. I've never seen Tinsley on a pro tour. Have you?
Nope.
Hmm.
But if Jaime is better than you and you're a 695, that would put Jaime at about Tinsley's speed.
Right?
JG, you're better than Anthony, so that would you give you guys the major advantage against Tinsley and it would be 8 ball, wouldn't it? I would say 8 ball, Anthony.
Hmm. Better game for who, though, JG? You or Anthony?
I mean, probably talk if JG doesn't want to play Tinsley, we could probably talk Alex Marino into playing with him.
Right?
Alex and Anthony. The A's versus the Jays. All right, Eric, you're not supposed to be watching us in the booth while we're stuffing our face.
Sorry, Eric. I was hungry. Close 2, 3. Get close 2 and 3. Run off. Water.
I need a lot of things right now. The Frank game might not be too bad. I think Alex brings it to a closer Fargo matchup. So yeah, just think, JG, if you guys allow coaching, then Jaime can help you to shoot better. No, we can do it that way. We can go coaching only goes one way. So only Alex can coach Anthony and only Jaime can coach JG. He will if you guys are gambling and there's money on the line. I know, Eric. I was laughing. Yeah, there's money on the line. You got it. So Jaime can coach you, Alex can coach Anthony, and that's the only way the coaching can go. Can't coach the opposite way. Bar box 8 ball. That should be a yeah. JG, the people want to see that matchup. Well, that's why I'm allowing you to be coached by Jaime. So Jaime is the best player on your team. Alex is the best player on their team. It sounds like it's perfect matchup. But Jaime is the better player. Why would he listen to you? Isn't that what we? You wanted to play Scotch doubles. Good God, I can't keep up with you, JG. We got 10 people watching. Just so you know, guys, this is a free comedy show and good pool in the background. You gotta love it. Trying for 30 plus years to do that, Eric. It doesn't happen. Huh. They done? They're not done. Then.
No, they're not.
Well, then we can't close it.
I just didn't want to climb back up here and close them all at one time.
Agree there. Oh, man. But just so you know, the score is 2-1 Alex in this set. That's telling everybody that they should be sharing and inviting and calling people and telling them to come check out the stream because it's a free comedy show with pool in the background.
Right? And apparently Food Network in the booth.
We're done with Food Network stuff unless you brought candy.
I did not bring candy.
Okay.
Although I could have.
Oh,
Again,
baby steaks.
that's still funny. I have to wonder if Anne got through her movie last night.
I don't know. Ask her. I'm sure she's lurking.
Or if she just, hummed the Baby Shark tune. And
Oh.
Hmm.
I don't know that Alex and Tinsley would play against each other, so you'd probably have to figure a different partner, JG. Um,
Like that might have been
Alex will smash bank this ball.
that's why I said I feel like that might have been a mistake. Only done on 6.
They might take that game. I don't know. We would have to ask. They might be willing to play that game. I can't force anybody to play, but we can definitely throw it out there and see if anybody's interested. Oh, that's Rich. So that is right. I thought, oh no, that's not right on the spot.
What is it?
So J- JG would like to know if you would like to partner with him if he can get Alex and Frank to play Scotch doubles.
Uh,
I don't know if they would want to play. I would have to talk to Alex and Frank.
we can do it. That's fun. Pretty good.
Well, there you go, JG. At least we've got the guy you wanted as a partner that said, yeah, we can talk about it. See if we can make it happen. Alex is out here playing at some point. Or Gary can ask him. He'll probably talk to him before I will.
Yeah, that's,
Like I said, we'll throw it out, and I'm pretty sure Frank is probably watching right now. So
that's Nick. We're not gonna. He's not. He doesn't want to play next.
I figured that.
Ask him, are we gonna play him? I don't know. Right? Cool. No big deal. You want to do that instead, or another day, whatever.
Figure something out.
All good. Off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
There you go.
Yeah. You guys closed on 4th of July here?
Yes, I think. Usually.
I was gonna practice Thursday, Friday. We're gonna play, but I ain't playing. I ain't practicing. I don't need to get good for no reason.
I just did, JG, and I just told you he said yes. Are you listening? Hello? Gary's standing right here next to me, and he said, yeah, he would play.
Sounds good. Yeah. Better practice, goddammit.
Yeah.
We're gonna play on a big table, right? Gosh, no. That's rough. Play intensely.
Yeah,
Gosh,
the standard partners.
gosh, thing.
Well, I mean, honestly, you guys can play it however you want. It's your game. I'm just facilitating the stream part of it.
Hard of hearing.
You guys could work out however you wanted to play it. If you wanted to play just shoot till you miss and your partner plays, that's fine too.
Go with the flow, whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
It don't matter. Get more better stroke when you do that.
Yeah.
Don't play that Scotch double.
It's brutal. It's brutal. You want to play Scotch doubles in a brutal situation? Play with a freaking opposite-handed partner.
All right. Be mindful where you live.
Huh?
Nothing. Greg.
Wants what?
YouTube.
Throw down billiards. Pretty
Yeah,
simple.
but he can't get it to come up. I was just gonna have him stand.
Put a dash in between throw and down.
On YouTube, throw down, throw dash down. That's cool. It comes right up.
Yep. 8-ball or 9-ball. You guys will figure it out. We got to get the other team to say yay, and then you guys can all talk and figure out what you want to do. Oh. Like I said, I'll say something to Alex. If Alex then gets a hold of Frank and they're willing to play or want to do something, you guys can all talk and figure out what works amongst you. All as I do is facilitate the platform. I don't typically engage in the matchmaking part of things. Just make sure that it's somewhat fair, because I'm not going to stream robbery. But figure it out.
Did it?
No.
I kind of reached over and poked.
And then he reached over and poked the unsubscribe button right back.
No, he turned his alerts on.
Gary's out there sitting down now. Like I said, you guys can talk about all that if Frank and Alex say, yeah, let's do something. y'all four can talk and figure out what it is you want to do, and then I'll put it on the stream. Um, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark. Do, do. You're no fun.
Oh, contraire.
You're supposed to sing it with me.
I'm a lot of fun.
No problem. Like I said, we'll see what everybody else says. 400 in the pot for each set, or 50, 200 in the pot for each set. What are you looking at here? No, Kano wasn't here tonight. Well, I mean, he was here, but he didn't play in the tournament. Lisa wants to sing Baby Shark with me. Lisa wants to kill me for singing Baby Shark. One of the two.
Well, I see a mic and music. I don't see anything
You don't see a
that could
knife
be
or a gun
life threatening.
or a noose or.
Wow.
I get that a lot. Got to figure out that's a line, and well, I think only the first person wins, right?
Right.
Unless you still got somebody really good that can bring me back long enough for the next one in line to kill me again. All right, we'll let them know. Wow.
Mm.
How about Wheels on the Bus? $99 bottles of beer.
Oh, table one.
Billy West gets smashed. What up, Giles?
This- Meow.
Funny thing is he probably still doesn't get it.
Probably not.
What?
Yes. Yes.
But you'll never understand why unless Tony shows you.
Which he will.
Mm.
Be right back.
Just tell me you know what I'm.
I do.
Find a good one. Here we go. The character out of the old James Bond movie.
And he has a grill. That's correct.
His name was John. It was John.
I don't have that. Whatever.
Yeah. Oh my good God.
What?
Go play pool. It's your shot.
I'm telling you, the through the wall did not help.
He lost 3/4 of the one brain cell he had, or what?
Maybe.
I like. Oh yeah. I agree. Mexican. He has a stew.
You should probably leave now.
Lisa, are you on your way down to take care of this problem?
What?
Not you. She told me she wanted to kill me a few
Oh.
minutes ago, so I figured this would be a good option. Good time. Good time for it to happen, Lisa. Oh my God.
Mm.
All right. Well, I guess I got to start picking at Mary because she's right on the verge of wanting me dead too. So just shift my focus.
Great.
That's a really stupid idea.
Well, there's something new. He has a stupid idea. I can only imagine what that might be.
next match, I should wear a scarf.
Well, he would fit right in with Baby Shark.
Have you ever seen a baby shark wear a dunce cap?
Oh, good God, strike me with lightning now, please. Bring it.
Oh, let me guess. He has no idea what a dunce cap is.
He does not. Not a freaking clue.
He calls me mom, but I didn't birth that.
So, what's going out there in Streamland? Anything exciting?
Look it up. I'm gonna get a stool for the corner. And that's where we're gonna that's
Don't know how to spell dunce.
Oh, duck. Oh, dunce. I thought she said duck cat.
Can you order 2 of those lightning strike, please? Duck cap. Because now I need yeah.
Nick's got to let him shoot more.
Wait, what do you want? We're live streaming.
Yeah, you know that thing that we never do on Thursdays? Streaming?
Yeah. Send me a text. I love you. You do that to begin with.
Oh,
You got there?
What about this? I can't say that on stream. Duck cat.
Yes. Mm.
I am not slow. I have slow moments. So don't wear stupid, ignorant, no, any nincompoop. Yeah, that's
Now you're getting it.
am I though?
I don't know, are you? No. You missed it.
Actually, a headache.
Oh,
In
well,
your
that
turn.
that checks out. Hello, Terry.
you gonna get paid yet?
Third,
No, not according to this.
you got left.
can laugh as much as she wants, as long as she understands I mean it. Do, 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 do. All right. So what do we got going on here? We got Gary and Greg. What a matchup. The G match.
It is.
Okay. Now we're back. Yeah.
Hmm. That cup just made an empty sound.
It did. What you been up to, Terry?
Lurking, clearly, for the last hour. I mean, I get it. Kind of hard to get a post in edgewise sometimes around here.
Is it though?
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, that's a worthwhile endeavor. What's happening, Jaime? Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that name out loud on stream. They
What's
vote.
this? Tournament?
Not this. Tournament's over there. Yeah.
This ain't your.
No. No, that's on Sundays.
Grand Prix? Only on Sundays?
Yep. Yep. Only on Sundays. Had a Grand Prix in the chat earlier tonight.
JG in the conversation.
Why would you think that?
He was online or something. He always.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He had a heart. He says he had a heart. I don't. Doctor says he had a heart. You can have a heart attack and be alive, and you don't.
Oh yeah. Never even know you had it.
Right.
Yep. That wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, he had all kinds of. We almost had you guys in the Scotch doubles match.
Me and him.
Yep.
Yes, who?
Alex and Anthony.
Moreno and Anthony.
Yeah.
Anthony who? Anthony.
Anthony G.
That's the name. Anthony G. What's the last name?
Genova. But it was going to be where there was coaching, but it could only go coaching one way. Alex could coach Anthony, and you could coach JG. Well, JG kept on telling us how much better you are than he is, and you're a sandbagger.
He's stupid.
And yeah, he was really going pretty good.
It was.
You know who the sandbagger is?
Oh yeah.
He can play, man. He's sandbag. Always trying to get away from these guys. That you don't get away. Makes me so mad.
Right.
You're almost 700, man. What's the pro? 710, 20, 30?
720, bottom of the barrel pro, yeah. Which is still
Still play good.
just still a great freaking pool player.
Right.
Absolutely. Practice will do that, Terry. Practicing will definitely make a difference.
Hell yeah. You want to get good at this game.
Yeah.
Don't get off the table, man.
That's it.
Yeah. What does he do? 10 hours a day?
Something like that.
Day.
Makes my 2.5 hour mornings sound piddly.
10 hours on the table, 2 hours cardio. That's what they say. I don't know how true that is.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I wasn't surprised by the way he's shooting, right?
Yeah. Well, a lot of the players nowadays, the younger guys, even some of the older ones are getting really into the fitness and taking physically good care of themselves as well. Not like the old days.
My cousin passed away 3 days ago. Another one.
Oh man.
Pancreatic cancer. My cousin, the female, she died from leukemia. So this guy, they told me, had 3 months. It lasted like 2 weeks.
Heavens, I mean.
Pancreatic.
Don't.
His mother died from cancer long years ago, and then his sister died from cancer like 2 years ago. Now he just died from cancer. Now my uncle has another daughter that got cancer too. They gave her 5 years. The whole family being wiped out. He's gonna be. He looks healthy as a horse. He's 92. Looking good, you know.
Right.
Never know, man. Never know.
Nope.
Get older. It's tough. 61, man. What's next? Kevin? It won't take long.
Nope. Sure won't. All right, let's see if he makes another 9-ball in the top side pocket. There's got to be something going on.
I don't want to go together, right? Gotta hit it.
I know that break. He just hit that ball good too.
Down.
I think it was getting the same thing with the side pocket. I think he might have just had the rack tilted a hair. and it was causing it to cut that 9 ball more than it does when you send it to that corner. It doesn't take much to cause it. He's just breaking the center break is all he's doing. He's not doing anything shady. But Gary needs 2 in a row. Better late than never, Terry. At least you got one now. Shot, right? Oh, that was almost bad.
It was.
Well, looks like Sir Gregory is going to be sitting out here in the hot seat. Do, 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 do.
What's who?
Oh, sorry. He actually, Gary was, never mind.
See Mel and Rich are playing right now on table 1. Here, we'll go over and join that one. I'll see if I can explain this to you. I know you're kind of rookie-ish at this whole thing. So
Don't make me hurt you.
this is the loser's bracket over.
I don't have bail money.
Whoever wins this match is going to play Gary. Because Gary just lost the hot seat, which makes him the only person left in the winners.
Sergio go? Or if he has been.
Sergio. So go ahead and finish the story while we're waiting for him.
I wouldn't.
So now whoever wins this match is going to play Gary.
Okay.
And then the winner of that match against Gary is going to go back and play in the finals against the guy that just won the hot seat match that's by himself in the winner's
Thanks.
bracket, as we said.
Thanks.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Sergio. Your mom would like to know if she could borrow bail money.
Depends. What did she do?
She is getting ready to kill me.
Well, you deserve it.
Huh?
Did you deserve it?
No, actually,
No, she doesn't.
for pointing out what?
Your level of sarcasm today?
You're the one that just asked who was in the hot seat with Greg after he
Because
just won the hot seat match. Because for some reason we have multiple hot seats.
Oh, I guess you did.
Yes, and he's sitting in one.
Why? He didn't do nothing. He just answered your question.
I should probably call somebody else for bail money because I'm gonna need twice as much.
At some point, you're just not going to be able to bail. Just so you know.
Yeah, your bill just get revoked.
How do you think Tim would be if there was a hole in the middle of that white patch over there?
Another one? Let's do it. I'm ready for round 2. Wait, actually, no. I just got braces on. It's gonna hurt twice as bad. No, then again, it was my head that went through that wall, not my face. Yeah, tomato, right?
Oh, I'm the good parent.
Yeah. I can't with you right now.
No, what you can't do is argue with me because it's true. Should have asked that question.
See?
She's got to learn to ask better questions.
Yeah, you see, don't you miss me having in the being in the booth with you guys?
She just asked me why all the kids take my side, and I looked at her because I'm the good parent.
uh,
So, what's going on in the world outside Throwdown? Anything interesting? Gary, you should come to Sacramento in August for the Crockett. Come play in that tournament. That'll be fun. Just in case you were wondering, this match is tied up at 1 apiece. August 2nd and 3rd. Good night, Miss Lisa. Have a fantastic rest of your evening and have a great day at work tomorrow. But yeah, August 2nd and 3rd. Do, 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 do. No problem. If you're in the Discord, you can find the flyers. If you scroll down to the bottom of the Discord, there's an upcoming tournaments forum in there, and we post all the upcoming tournament flyers that we get or see throughout the time. Typically, Tony Strong is the one that gets most of them put in. Both.
Man, I can't believe I almost lost that cue ball like that.
Yep.
It's kinda like
Uh, Yeah, it's a fun tournament. Fun tournament. Fairly cheap. $80 entry. I'm gonna go night night too. Ugh. Actually, I might have to go grab a if my stream partner wasn't slacking. You all right? Get this next match started. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, fill it up. There it is. All right, you're all in luck. You get Mary to commentate the next match while I go take care of business. Gotta empty one container and fill another.
Well, there you go. That's if you can make it down the steps.
Oh, I can make it down. Down. It takes no talent at all to go down.
Just a matter of how you get there, I guess.
It's a matter of whether or not you can get back up at the bottom or not.
Right? He made quick work of that. Mm.
Anything while I was talking?
Nope.
Nobody's talking either. Because you're texting and not talking.
I'm actually texting, sending message to my doctor. Did the lid get soup?
Might have. And he should have a clear shot at that ball. Unless what I'm thinking is the 4 is actually the 2. No. I'll be glad after this session is over.
Yeah.
Yep. Because this session is the end of an era.
Oh.
It's having a big queen.
Well, hello.
Yep. This is the end of an era. After this, we have no more sessions.
Oh. True.
It's going to be a weekly 9-ball tournament. No qualifiers, no finale. I can discuss with the players and see if they just want to once a month do or once every 2 months just do a $20 entry tournament. Doesn't matter, anybody can play in it. Just once every 2 months do a little bit bigger tournament. Nice shot, Mel. Another nice. Mel's playing for keeps.
Playing for keepsies?
Literally, they just finished the first game. I'm trying to figure out what this conversation could possibly be.
No.
Oh? Huh.
Hmm. That could be fun.
It'd be interesting for sure.
It is indeed 1-1.
Huh?
Donovan said it's 1-1. It is. Gary won the first one.
Yeah, but then he just lost the last one, so it's 2-1. Mel gets a game.
Okay.
So, well, of course, if we do it that way, it's, it does too say that. Look at the little number in parentheses right next to Mr. Mel Halfmoon's name. That would be a 2. Look at the one next to Gary. That would be a 3. That means Mel gets one game. Ain't breaking shit.
And you tell me not to quit stuff. Um, That's how many chances they get.
And now it would be Hill Hill. Why am I keeping score?
Because they forgot.
Mel's going to go grab his phone right now and
Because it's past Gary's bedtime.
that ain't no lie. Big Queens in the Sacramento area, Terry. We'll have to talk, brother. I'll be down there for the Crockett. I'm not going to make it this weekend for the Aldana, but I will be there for the Crockett.
We've never gone over before.
It would be interesting, especially if you not have a with no jukebox or anything like that.
Right?
Players could be mic'd. The sit talking can flow.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. Mm.
He play it. He plays it.
Sure did.
We'll pay the man.
Go pay the man. The mailman.
The mailman.
The mailman.
Yeah. And here we go. We are in the finals of a true double elimination tournament. So Gary coming out of losers bracket's got to beat Greg twice. Thanks, sir. Have a good one, brother. Did Greg get lost? Of course he did. He's only had like an hour and a half that he's been sitting there without a match, and right as his match gets ready to start, he got to run to the bathroom. Some people. At what point Nick had one somewhere, and then you took one off of table one. So that means when you collected them earlier, you missed one because Nick had already stolen, so you didn't know.
Rude.
There should be one still out there. Count right?
There's one on table 5.
There's one out there, and how many do you have in here?
6.
Imagine that. 7 bar boxes, 7 tournament tables, and we have 7 racks. That's pretty awesome.
Thanks for doing the math. Sir.
Anytime. All right. Gary gets the first break. Oh my goodness.
I just don't know where he because when I closed 2 and 6, I pulled the one off of 3 and the one off of 2 and 1.
Obviously,
Oh,
at your age,
no. Start with
somehow,
me being
some
old.
way, you missed the fact that you didn't grab a rack off of 2, 3, and 6. Otherwise, you would have 7, 8, because Nick would have produced one out of nowhere. So, just saying. Or he walked over and grabbed it while you were getting balls or locking a door or something, and you didn't see it, and you didn't notice it when you brought him in here. Either way, yeah. Interesting people. Sure don't.
Oh, indeed.
Gotta love the pool hall. Takes all kinds, and they all come in the pool hall at one point or another.
Oh, we definitely get some interesting characters in here.
Mm, they're not even book characters. They're like real people and shit.
Yeah.
He got himself straight in, didn't he? Oh, he's got a little bit of an angle. Oh no, he is.
Well,
Whale? Where's a whale? I mean, there was one in here earlier,
oh,
but am I wrong?
no, we're both going to hell.
say that like it's a new thing.
No.
I guess technically there is another one in here right now.
I'm going midget.
I got backstage passes, front row seats to the bus. So
You're not driving the bus?
I'm pretty sure. Not yet.
Oy. Mercy.
Oh, good God, dude, you're 90 years old. Leave the young girls alone.
He's gonna be hurt.
Huh? Mm.
Where is now I'm yawning. It's about to be past my bed.
To the table this morning. I'm like, already 2 o'clock. I want this end. And I looked at my watch. Only 11:30. Wall isn't even open yet. Oh, good God. Just strike me down now. Yeah. I've prayed for that multiple times today, and I'm still here.
You are still here.
Gary's up 2-0. Am I keeping score or is somebody out there doing it?
I think Gary did it.
Yeah. I think that'd be pretty awesome if you did, because you didn't last time.
Nice, Fred. Hey, break. Was that a slow pitch?
Well, that was a great shot for a not too often use. That's what she said. Well, no, that's what he said.
Sorry, I've been trying not to lob those over the plate for you
I've been behaving fairly badly.
fairly badly. Admittedly, fairly badly.
Grandpa.
People.
Which people now?
Well, that was table 11.
Oh, I can't see way back there. I finally figured out the hustle over here.
Oh,
Yep. Old guy walked up to the started.
or the young guy.
Then the young guy walked up and was like, Grandpa, Grandpa, leave the girls. Go sit down, Grandpa. You're okay. Hi, lady.
Yeah.
Sorry, my grandpa's a little out there sometimes. Forgets where he's at.
Yeah. Well, this older guy, he'll talk to this
Most of them will.
and the the tall younger guy,
The one that's standing up.
yeah. He'll talk to me. I don't know how shy he is, but the one that's sitting down is super
So the one that was standing up was the one talking to the girls after he chased Grandpa back to the seat.
shy. What gets this hard on? He does still care.
Not really. I mean, it's 10 o'clock and he's just now
He's probably
popping
been
into.
lurking and is just saying goodbye now.
Have you ever met Sargon? He doesn't lurk without letting everybody know that he's lurking.
You know, he hasn't even logged on for us to say hi to Nala. He's being mean.
Pretty sure this is
He'll heal.
pretty sure. This is this is dicey. I don't know that you want him breaking on a hill helmet.
Right? Not right now. She's knocked out, huh?
Well, when she wakes up, you make sure you tell her next time it's no. No means no. What?
See, I told you he's been lurking.
Oh, I see how it is.
Lurker.
This guy's been snapping 9 balls. He got a whole lot of movement out of that son bitch too.
Yeah, he did. Everybody lurks, Terry. I'm sorry, were you sleeping?
Yes.
My bad. He cooked himself.
Yep. You do not want to give Gary Brown ball in hand with 4 balls on the table, especially if they're on just one half of the table,
And unless he
mostly.
hits this pretty good, that's exactly what may end up happening. You you did, and I probably missed it because I had stepped out. Oh, so he decided not to jump and gave him ball in hand anyway. Dang it. Fired that in there. Second verse, same as the first.
I should send it with some funky spot. Send it with like Gregory going to 1 and Gary going to 13
Imagine the look you'd get from Gary on that. Oh my.
or something. Exactly.
Mm.
I don't know what Zachary's problem is.
But apparently there was an egg involved.
There was something involved.
Mm. I thought he was going to get a twofer on that one.
No?
Almost.
Hmm.
Now who's on a mission? Mm.
Remember Gary Brown, 2 to the chest, 1 to the head. Oh wait, wrong.
We prefer them alive, but we'll take them dead. Would be the other half of that, right? And you never mind me. I'd rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6. Right. Mhm. Well, maybe not. Huh. He's got that breakdown. He gets pretty consistent movement out of that 9 ball now, doesn't he?
Yep. Oh, here we go. Gary's gonna start slopping balls in too. Not enough that he just runs out. Now he got slop balls too. Gotta get lucky.
Well, I mean, it is Gary Brown.
That it is. Hmm. It's been hard, Gary. It'll work out for you.
Right? Are you okay?
Nope.
No?
Past my bedtime.
Yeah. But wasn't that like 4 hours ago? trading sympathies.
Could be.
Well, that was nasty.
Do, 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 do.
Not gonna end well.
Not likely.
Mm. Lamb.
What else did-
Gonna guess it was great.
That's probably a pretty good bet. Like I said, it's probably a pretty safe bet to say we'll be out of here by 11.
You think?
Pretty safe bet.
Maybe. Oh, I might be. You may just be asleep in your chair.
Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know.
Might be not.
Mhm. Also, Lee,
No making fun of my made up words. that aren't mine. That was my daughter,
Mhm.
and she was 6.
So last year.
I just thought it was cute. Somebody miscued. I heard it. Yeah, I think it's safe to say you're probably right. But I'm gonna defer to rule number 6.
Can't defer to a rule that's already deferring to another rule.
Why not? Oh, yep, that was the end of that. All right. Cool.
And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, we have a winner. Gary Brown. He's an animal. So, on that note, I'm exhausted, as you can tell, why I kept falling asleep. Um, so we're gonna shut her down, and I'm gonna go home and be back really early in the morning to practice before everything else happens tomorrow. So, y'all have a great rest of your evening. Remember to put your seat backs up and please put away your trays. Fasten your seatbelts because we're getting ready to land. Have a good night, all. We will see you on Sunday. Sunday, 12:30. We have Grand Prix matches. Come see. Good job, Mr. Brown.